तोड़ेंगे, उंगलियों से कल की रेत बहने दे, आज और अभी में खुद को रहने दे। कहता ये पल खुद से निकल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल। एक टुकड़ा हंसी चख ले, एक डाली जिंदगी रख ले, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल, जीते हैं चल। हिचकी रुक जाने दे, सिसकी थम जाने दे इस पल की।
We will need this, no? Otherwise we can't hear. यहाँ पे room में सुनाई नहीं देता। Okay, we'll start. Arun, where are you boys? Okay, we'll start. We'll start. Let's settle down. 2 more exercises before I hand over to the TTM. Can we share the screen? Okay, this is done. Okay, now it's the time for gratitude. So what you need to do now is, in 1 minute, you will have to write down all those things that you are grateful for. What are you grateful for in life? Right? Food, life, health, whatever it is, education. Okay, so start. 1 minute, think. What are those things that you are grateful for? Rahul, I'm depending on you for time. People online, I hope you're writing all those things that you are grateful for. And thank you so much. Okay, so how many people, how many did you have on your list, Mita? 8. Okay, who has more than 8? 9. Anyone more than 9? Anyone more than 9 online? Anyone more than 9 online? Offline? Anyone more than 9? Okay, Pushpa. Seems like you're the most grateful person in the room. Lovely. I always thought so.
Grateful for discipline, hard working, knowledge, consistency, my teacher, my parents, my brother, sister, friends, my manager, my family.
Okay, this is the first person who has ever said I'm grateful for my manager. Okay, whoever your manager is, dude, he's a good guy. Yeah? Okay, can we have a big round of applause for Pushpak and his manager? Okay, someone here is also 9. Sachin, Aaquib also 9. Okay, so maybe Aaquib will take, because Aaquib last time we missed out on the bus. Aaquib, 9 things that you are grateful for. We'd love to hear.
I'm grateful for my school, college, friends, my gurus, my colleagues, parents, sibling, spouse.
Okay, that was 8.
8, 9, 9. 9,
The next one is Toastmaster.
of course.
Okay, thank you. We'll move on. Next one. And this is the last activity before we go for the table topic section. In this activity, you have to look at the picture intently. Look at the picture very carefully. Now, think of any one object you see in the room. And you will have to talk about 30 seconds for that object. Any one object, you have to describe that object. Imagine I have not been in this room. You will have to describe that object. So I will give one as an example. I'll pick up this yellow chair. Okay, so I'm going to say, you know, Karthik, yesterday I bought a yellow chair from IKEA. It is so comfortable. It has not got a proper armrest kind of a thing, but it's very comfortable because you can actually keep your arms and you just sink into the chair without literally sinking in. It's not hard to get up. Let me know when 30 seconds is done, right? So that's how I'm going to describe this chair. So I want you to think of any one item in the room that you would want to describe to someone who has not seen this picture. This is your room. Is it clear what I want? 30 seconds to think. And then I'll walk up to one of you and ask you to tell me which object you want to describe. And I'll ask one of you online also to describe. One person offline, one person online. Let me know, Rahul, when 30 seconds is done. Done. 30 seconds is done. Okay, Nancy.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I would like to explain the chandelier. So, yesterday only I got this chandelier from Amazon. I ordered it almost 10 weeks back. I was surprised with the delivery that got to my home after 10 weeks. It was quite a huge time. This chandelier is not like a regular chandelier that you see in all the hotels or restaurants, but it was not even single bulb kind of a thing. It was like multiple bulbs there, very classy, elegant. You will see all those bulbs hanging from that thin wire.
30 seconds done. 30 seconds done. Whenever 30 seconds is done, we'll have a big round of applause. Anyone online? Can we see who are there online?
Yes.
Okay, someone that. Okay, we'll just check on our PO. How is she doing? Is she still asleep?
Ashwini.
Okay, we'll first check on our PO. Smruti,
Yes,
what
I'm
are you
here.
going to describe from the room?
Okay, I can pick the curtains.
Turn on the mic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I see the time? I don't know who is timing.
It's okay, I'll tell you. We'll clap loud when you're done.
Okay. Well, yellow is not my favorite color, but yesterday when I went to a local market, I saw a slight touch of yellow, yet a very pale curtain for my room, especially for my living room. The best part about the same that it is not completely transparent, but when the light passes through the same, you can see the sunlight, and at the same time, it has a very fine print of green color to it. It gives you a very floral vibe at the same time. The beautiful.
Done. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good, good. Okay, one more person in the room. I'm going to walk down this way and I'm going to ask you.
I want to describe the sculpture over the ceiling.
Okay.
It seeks the attention more in the room. Ancient things are not buying recently, right? When a modern house has the sculpture, it's seeking attention very quickly.
More description. Come on.
And it's
Try, you can do it. Tell more about it. Color. Tell about the color of it.
Mainly sculptures are described as gold only. If we add many colors, it spoils its nature. Even it's looked in gold and shining, it seeks attention more even.
Beauty. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we have a big round of applause for our friend here? So what you did now is what you're going to do now, more of it with someone else, and that's a table topic master. This person is going to help you speak impromptu, learn how to speak impromptu, motivate you to speak impromptu. And with this, let me invite our table topic master for today. Our table topic master for today is Toastmaster Abhishek Kumar, a skilled data scientist with 7+ years of experience, hails from Jharkhand and values his rich cultural roots. He's passionate about the stock market. He hones his communication and leadership skills through Toastmasters. Abhishek, in the interest of time, we'll stick to 5 topics today.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, DTM Sourav Datta. So good morning. Yeah, good morning, Toastmasters and guests. So I will be the table topic master for today's meeting. And most of us consider this session as most challenging and most rewarding part of the meeting because it prepares for you for the impromptu speaking. And you can think of table topic speech as a mini speech with an opening, body, and conclusion. And during the session, I will invite a member or a guest to attempt a topic. And once the member confirms their participation, I will give a topic. And for the benefit of the guest, I will again reiterate, each speaker will get 1 to 2 minutes of the time. And you have to speak minimum of 1 minute to qualify for the polling. At 1 minute, you will be shown green card. At 1.5 minutes, you will be shown yellow card. And at 2 minutes, it will be a green card, a red card. And you will get 30 seconds of additional grace time. So maximum time limit you will get at for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And each of the speaker will be validated by table topic evaluator, and today's table topic evaluator is TM Mita. So who will be the first person to attempt this speak?
Shubham Somani.
Shubham Somani, yes, can you come on the stage, please? Hi, Shubham. So for you, the topic is what's one thing you can do for hours without realizing? And no, it should not be a scrolling on your phone or sleeping. Okay. So what's one thing you can do for hours without realizing? Let me put this topic in chat also.
What one thing I can do for hours is the planning.
Without, okay.
So if I think about me, what I am doing from the start, when I was a student, when I joined a job, and when I am married and I have to plan my household things, the best thing what I do is the planning. I sit every Saturday, Sunday, and I sit on my laptop, in front of my laptop, open Excel file, name that as a master tracker, sometimes final master tracker, final master tracker. I'll put 2 tabs over there, personal office. I'll create a very good format from Excel, and I'll start noting down all the tasks, what I have to do, what I have to achieve in this year, what I have to achieve. Even I do planning for whole year, month wise, what I have to do. But and that I can do for hours. But the only place where I lack, and I think most of us where do the execution of it. So I am still learning on it, that how can I, put more time on execution rather than planning, because an idea becomes successful only when you execute it. If you don't execute it, it's just an idea. So yeah, so I can do planning more hours and hours, but yeah, now I want to focus on execution of it. This I need to learn. Thank you for what it was.
Thank you for the wonderful take on the topics. So yeah, lately for me, it's jogging. I can now I starts jogging at sharp 7 o'clock, and without realizing it, sometimes after sometimes I realize that, okay, it's already past 8 o'clock. So yeah, I would like to spend more timing on the jogging. So what is the next person?
We have couple of people in the offline room, but I think I see a guest online, Savitri. You can check with her if she wants to take it up. Otherwise, offline.
Savitri. Savitri, do you want to take the topic?
Yeah, I would like to take it up.
Okay.
We have you on camera.
Yeah, I'm not camera ready.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Okay, so Savitri, the topic for you is, what is the strangest place you have ever found yourself in the dream?
Place in the
What is the strangest place you ever found yourself in dream?
Okay. Yeah. Strangest place I've seen in the dream is Mount Everest. Yeah. I planned, I dreamt that I wanted to go. I packed, and for that I trained myself. I get ready for a year together so that I should be able to climb and all. I practiced. Finally, I have reached, and my dream came true. That was a strangest dream.
Can you speak a little bit more, because we should speak at least for 1 minute to qualify.
Okay. Yeah, that's all.
Talk about how did you feel when you wake up after the dream?
Yeah, I felt it could have been real. Yeah, when I woke up, I seen that it was a dream. Dream.
Little bit more.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Savitri. Thanks, Savitri, for the speech. It is that I know it's little bit scary, but yeah, I applaud your effort to attempt to speak, okay, on the topic. So now next person, who would be the next person?
We have a guest. I'm just passing on the mic to her.
If I can request all the video participants to be seen here, I just want to see them. Thank you. I am ready.
Okay. So the topic for you is, if you could bottle the feeling of flow, what would you name your productivity portion? If you could bottle the feeling of flow, what would you name your productivity portion?
Bottle the feeling of flow. If you could bottle the feeling of flow, what would you name your productivity portion?
Yeah. Thank you.
Today, first time while I was coming here for the in-person meeting, I got on in this SV Road metro station. It is not the first time that I'm coming in this 80 feet road. There's been so many times, being in Bangalore for 18 plus years, I have traveled this. But I was just entering this 80 feet road. On the right side, anyone had noticed there was something so unique? Anyone noticed? Anyone in this surrounding, or you take this 80 feet road to come here? Paintings on the wall. Little more about those paintings on the wall. Anybody notice what it is about? Freedom fighters. And in that, there was a unique thing that I first time noticed. In our Bangalore, I can see a lot of places very well decorated, nicely put up with pictures and so energetic when we look at it. Today, when I saw there was a code, barcode put up in between those pictures where you can scan and it will take you to the wiki page related to that particular freedom fighter or the historians. So when I was just coming here, right, it was just indirectly getting me into the flow as I was half an hour ahead of the meeting time, was just immersed in that. I just spent 10 minutes in that wall, one by one, looking at it. What kind of feel I was getting it is, here I'm not really producing anything, but there was something happening. It is a magic of my productivity in terms of getting my thoughts about these freedom fighters in a very short time. So I would name my productivity as magic if I can bottle that flow, all my flow. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have two more guests.
Yes, please.
Do you want to summarize? Okay, I'll just, anyone from the guests who would like to take it up? If you don't take it up on your own, I'll pull you out. We haven't heard from you. Try it once. We'll give you an easy one. No? Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Again, you. Let's come on. One from these three and then one from the ladies. Yes, please. What's your name? Charam. Yes, Charam. We have our next guest, Charam. Abhishek, a very simple topic. Okay.
Yes, simple topic I will give. Yes, Charan, for the topic for you is, what's your secret trick for getting into zone? What's your secret trick for getting into the zone?
What's your secret trick for getting into a zone?
Secret tricks, ma'am.
Yeah, you can take the stage.
Smiling, ma'am.
Smiling is your secret trick.
Yes, ma'am.
How is this a secret trick? Talk a little bit about maybe when it worked.
When people are hungry and smile, they were cool, ma'am.
When people are hungry, you smile. Yes, then
They are cooling.
they are okay then. Where else did you go?
No.
So how do you make them feel better with your smile?
Just like joke and smiling.
So,
Yeah.
so would you like to try a joke for us?
I'm joking mother tongue, ma'am, but not in English.
Okay, let's what's your mother tongue?
Tamil.
Anyone who understands Tamil? Okay, let's hear it in Tamil then. I think a couple of them can understand. Share anything that you like. We do public speaking in Tamil also. Go ahead.
Paramadi.
If not a joke, something that you would like to share in Tamil.
PCM.
PC.
Studying.
So any of your college experiences, any of your classroom experiences that you would like to share, last bench experiences?
Not first.
No, first bench,
Middle one.
middle one. So talk a little bit about your middle bench experiences. Anyone not in the classroom did something? One or two lines.
we have a round of applause for him, right? Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Thank you, Charan.
We'll take one more, Abhishek, and then we'll wrap up. Yes, who would like to come? She has already shared one experience. Anyone who hasn't participated so far?
For them, they can choose the question also.
Okay, we haven't heard from, who's gonna come? You wanna try? No? We haven't heard from you, sir. Try, come. You will give more inspiration to these ladies and those gentlemen. Your name and then you can even choose your question. Anything you would like to share? With respect to anything.
I am Yogesh. Just ask me question.
Should I ask the question
Yes, sir.
or he will attempt it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is your name? I could not hear.
Yogesh.
UK. Okay, Yukesh. The topic for you is a pretty simple one. Have you ever been so deep in the flow that people started worrying about you? Have you ever been so deep in the flow that people started worrying about you?
Started worrying about.
Yes. In my family, I was thinking about my future and the next goal settings. So my mother was to keep deeply thinking and worrying about me. So I can see in her face. So I felt so bad and I'm trying to do something. That is my experience in my family.
So how did you come out of it now?
Now I'm planning to do something and so I'm learning new things and new skills. So maybe I'll grow in the future. I can do anything in my family and my friends and I can do.
You're already working as a
I'm already working as an accountant.
Yes.
So I have experience in CA firm. So 3 years I worked as an assistant CA. So now I'm currently working in Sri Krishna Shah Educational Trust. I studied there only. That is helping for me.
Yes, you have spoken for 1 minute at least.
Thank you. Thank you, Yogesh, for sharing one story from your life. Remember that every one of us went through the similar situation and you will definitely come out of this and you will rock. With that, I would like to conclude the table topic session and hand over the session to TMOD.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. So, Nancy, put the screen on share. So the next 3 exercises we are not going to do here. This will be, go back to the previous slide. This will be, something more like a homework. Okay, there is no teacher to check the homework, but I am trusting you that you will do it diligently. Okay, so the first thing is this. Yeah. So in the next one, there is an audio clipping, right? So mindfulness is about all the senses that comes in, right? So touch, taste, smell, eyes, and sound, right? So this next slide, yes, you hear it? Yeah. Give an example. Think, if you hear this sound, what comes to your mind? Like 30 seconds, can you describe this sound? What is happening? Where are people shouting? Right? So do it exercise at your home. Think of a loud chatter or a clap. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and try to visualize Where are people clapping? Why are they clapping? It will take you back to some function, some concert in your school, in your college, in your office, right? Or maybe it will be a dream, right? That one day I will be on stage, I will receive an award and people will clap for me. Whatever it is, spend 30 seconds to think of it. This is one exercise. Second one is a dream vacation, right? This is a vacation that you want to take. Where do you want to take? You want to take in Maldives, in Mauritius, in Tamil Nadu, in Ooty, in Silk Board, right? Wherever you want to take, or maybe in space, right? In Mars, right? Or in Moon with Elon Musk, right? So we are planning that also. In your lifetime, you may actually see that happening. So where do you want to take your next vacation? Spend 30 seconds to think. Where do you want to spend your next vacation? So these are ideas for you to practice this at home. You can think and then speak for 30 seconds to yourself. My next vacation I want to take in this particular place, because like if you ask me, one of my dream vacation would be a bike trip from here to Ladakh and Leh, driving all the way. That would be my dream vacation. I have driven by car from here to Calcutta, but I want to do a bike trip from Bangalore to Leh and Ladakh. And that is my dream vacation. And why do I want to do that? Because I want to travel through the roads of India, that sound of the trucks going by, that, that entire feel, the pull of it, the adrenaline rush that we get when we are hitting the road, and then going through the mountainous terrain of Ladakh and Leh, the dangerous, the hairpin bends and whatnot, right? So all of those things is coming back to my mind. So that is something that I am thinking of. What are you thinking of? And the last one is any kind of visual. See, this visual is open to a lot of interpretation. It could be like someone has just learned mountaineering, right? Or it could be someone who doesn't have a leg, is using a prosthetic leg or a false leg and climb the mountain. Or it could be a blind man climbing the mountain. Or it could be someone who's very poor, but somehow has got the sponsorship from people and have managed to get the funds to conquer a mountain peak. Or it could be just a figurative representation that, if when there's a will, there's a way. It could be anything. However you want to frame it, you frame it. So that's basically what this exercise is all about. When I come back after the GE section, I will ask you one question. Keep guessing what that question is. And that will be the end of my time. Then for now, let me hand the session over to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Aaquib. Over to you, Aaquib.
Thank you so much, DTM Sourav. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in general evaluation section, the section which teaches us how to get better and where were we. Before we begin the general evaluation, we would like to reach out to our evaluators who would be evaluating the speeches. So we have our first evaluator who would be evaluating the speech given by DTM Nancy, and the evaluator for that speech is Toastmaster Mukund. Toastmaster Mukund is a finance professional working for Capgemini as a director. He was also the ex-vice president education of Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Mukund loves reading, public speaking, and currently is learning golf. So over to you, Toastmaster Mukund, for the evaluation of first speech given by DTM Nancy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, General Evaluator, for that wonderful introduction. Distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goyal. I found 3 elements in your entire speech when it comes to humor. The 3 elements were: 1, your humor was totally relatable. Your humor was self-deprecating. And your humor left us all little vulnerable. It was relatable because it could happen to any one of us, or it could have already have happened to any one of us. We would have tried so many things in our life and we would not have been successful. So you brought that out with your own life example in a very humorous way. So we all were able to relate to it. It was self-deprecating, of course, because you made fun of yourself a number of times throughout the speech. Whether you went on to say that, I have done so many things. I was a software engineer, I was a data analyst, I was an image consultant, I'm an entrepreneur. Now I've failed in so many things. So I need to analyze something. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think I became? I became an analyst to analyze what my life has been. So there was some self-deprecating humor that you brought out. And then on the graphs, your life, the scatter graph resembled your life. It was all over the place. Or for that line on the bar chart, a straight horizontal line on the bar chart which reflected your productivity. So like this, there was a self-deprecating humor as well in your speech. And in the end, it left us all a little vulnerable, thinking that we can all go through this, or some of us have already gone through this, not knowing what to do next, but still we have that spirit dominant in us to do something in life. So that kind of left us all a little bit vulnerable as well. So I really found these three elements in your entire speech. But is there something that could have been done better? Surely. One is the delivery. Some punchlines could have been brought in while you are speaking. Instead of saying that, I failed in everything, I wanted to analyze why I failed, and so I became an analyst. That could have been delivered in a humorous way. Like, for example, I was a software engineer, I was an entrepreneur, I was an image consultant, I failed everything. I want to now analyze why I failed in all these things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I became a data analyst. Something like that, a punchline could have been brought in, and to make it even more humorous. And another thing which I really couldn't get, and this could be my mistake, I don't know, I didn't find a central message in the whole speech. Now, what was the central message? Is it that keep trying no matter what? Was that the central message? Or never give up? Was that the central message? Or bring humor irrespective of whatever happens in your life? Was that the central message? It was a little difficult for me to understand. But other than that, a great speech, very well delivered. Thank you, and looking forward to hear more speeches.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mukund. All the speech which relates to humor, right? It's really important for us to have that relatability, to have that connect with audience. I think DTM Nancy has mastered the art of audience awareness. You talk about coding, software analysis, all those stuff with the Bangalore crowd. People will correlate. So kudos to you. And I agree with Toastmaster Mukund on the evaluation. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next speech, which was given by Toastmaster Mohan. And we have evaluator Toastmaster Sachin. So Toastmaster Sachin is also a finance professional, having around 23 years of experience across IT, healthcare, biotech startups, retail, e-commerce, FMCG sector, and whatnot, all over the place. Toastmaster Sachin is chartered accountant, alumnus of both IIM Bangalore and Columbia Business Schools, currently serving as CFO at Aza Fashion Private Limited in Mumbai. Toastmaster Sachin oversees global finance operation for the US and India. Handing over the stage to Toastmaster Sachin for the evaluation. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, and very good morning to everyone, particularly to Toastmaster Mohan Rao. Hearty congratulations on delivering your LTP1 speech. And indeed, I'll say it's well done. So every speech has three parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. Toastmaster Mohan, your introduction was very engaging and it grabbed my attention right away. You started with importance of communication. Then in the body section, you spoke about 4 different styles of communication. You explained each style of communication with a real life example. This made your speech more effective and we could all relate to it. In the conclusion, you concluded your speech with a message that right communication style to be used at the right time. to make it more effective, which was very well done. Message very well communicated to the audience. Now, some of the commendations which I would like to say here, you spoke with lot of clarity, language was clear, and the pace of the speech was good. It was not very speed, but it was very good pace. You made eye contact with the audience, you smiled, and also you used your hand gestures, which was really good. And then you also connected well with the audience with questions that you have thrown at the audience. So which is a nice way of connecting with the audience by asking questions. These were the good things. Now some of the recommendations. When you walk to the dais, you seem little restless and nervous. Your body language was not so much composed, and you are swinging your arms. So please refrain from swinging your arms. You need to be more relaxed when you are at the stage. Then another recommendation, you could have used your vocal variety well, a high and low pitch to make your speech more effective and take it to a different level. And one of the suggestion I would like to give is that you could have used a PowerPoint presentation, because a pictorial presentation makes more impact at the audience. So these are some of the suggestions from my side. Overall, a good speech, and keep up the great work. Big round of applause for Toastmaster Mohan. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sachin. I also saw that Toastmaster Mohan was keeping the mic up while he was speaking and then keeping it down. So if you can keep it just like that, it would have made it look more confident. Like you're not swinging, you're not afraid. You're like just speaking like that, the way speaker one was delivering. But yes, in agreement with all the feedback shared by Toastmaster Sachin, and all the best, Toastmaster Mohan, for future speeches. Moving on, we will have the reports from the team we have here, the team we introduced in the beginning, starting with Toastmaster Rahul, who will share the timing report with us. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahul.
You also have the topic evaluation. Shall we have the table topic evaluation now? The table topic evaluation is.
Okay.
Mita, Shah.
Okay, then let's do table topic evaluation first. Over to you, Toastmaster Mita. Yep.
So good morning, Toastmasters and guests. So today I am on table topic evaluator. So the first one was Shubham Somani. Shubham Somani had spoken about the planning. The topic was about the planning. So he spoke very well about the planning, how he will start, how we'll prepare, and how we will do it. So that was a very good way. But the question was, without scrolling on your phone. So if you are using it's a thing like you are using your laptop. Maybe you are doing anything, you will be scrolling something else. So I thought that you could have used book and pen. So that is an ideal way, what I prefer, so that you will not be distracted, because today we had a topic about the distraction. So that would have diverted you from distraction. So it would be like focused on that. So that was one. And other thing was, if I would be this speech on that, I would have taken about the planning about this, not instead of planning, I would have planned to go for outing where I can see under like nature, enjoy the nature, enjoy the chirping birds. So because we are always busy and we don't get time. So it was a wonderful day. Good. Thank you. The next was guest Savitri, and her topic was regarding the dream. So what was the dream? So that dream, I understood that she had a dream of Mount Everest. So it was a really good starting about the dream. But I just wanted a little bit time. She could have taken extra time and shared some story of herself, thinking in the dream she had reached to the Mount Everest peak and she enjoyed putting the flag over there. So that was the thing, little bit, and even little bit she would have started her video, we could have seen her face. So we could have realized her emotions, face expressions in better way. So that was my thing. The third speaker was guest Lalita. So it was a really good feeling of flow. So that she explained us the way when she was coming to this club. So that made everyone to enjoy and understand if you come walking from that place to here, what all you can see and you can observe. So that was a really good way. You explained very detailed thing. And that makes us a motivation like, yes, when we are walking, not to close our eyes and walk just like a horse, but we could share and see everything and enjoy that one part, what we are walking on way. Only just thing, yes, it was a really good and I enjoyed the way. Next was guest Charam. So the thing was secret trick for getting smart. So that little bit he could have, but I can appreciate that, yes, he came first time as a guest and he took the stage. That is the big way he has confidence, he gained the confidence. So let's give a round of applause, at least he came on the stage. It's not important that you should come and speak only on the topic, but it's the main thing is you got up and stood from there and came to the stage. That is only the thing you have covered the topic. So there is nothing wrong. Even I was the first time when I came here, it was the same thing for me also. So it is a natural, nothing to worry, but you have done great job. You can do next time better than this. So great. Next guest was Yukesh. And about Yokesh, it was the worrying about you. He spoke some words, but it was little bit, I was not able to understand, but I understood that about his mother he was saying. But that was a really good, he at least was not ready. But when he came, he started something to speak. So that we have to give a round of applause for the guests. All the guests was very expressive and very motivating. So over to you, our Toastmaster, our general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mita, for a wonderful evaluation of our table topics. I totally agree with all the topics. And let's move on and start the TAGL role evaluation. And we would go ahead with the timer. So I already see Toastmaster Rahul putting up his screen. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahul.
So coming to the timer report, I would say that all of the speakers, evaluators, and the table topics, congratulations, all of you are in time and all of you are qualified. It has been a good session and everyone was not distracted and kept the timings in mind. And I've posted the report on the screen. I'll also share it in the chat box later. Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Toastmaster Rahul. Let's hear from our counter for today's meeting, which is Toastmaster Sree Lakshmi. Over to you.
Yeah, just one second. Rahul, can you please stop sharing? Yeah, so I'm sharing my screen now. Hope it's visible.
Yep.
So today we had like a lot of flawless speakers in all the sections where the number of filler words were reduced or were pretty minimal. So to call out a few, it was DTM Sourav, DTM Nancy, who did not use a lot of filler words. Also Smruti, Sreehari, to call out a few. I will also be sharing the report in the chat window. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Toastmaster.
Thank you so much for this short and crisp, also impactful report as an counter. Let's move ahead and hear from our grammarian, which was Toastmaster Shubham Somani.
So the good word uses in today's meeting were irony, doodle, immerse, chatter, vulnerable. And one metaphor was used by DTM Nancy was data is new oil when you compare something to other thing. That's it. And I don't have any improvement points. I didn't find anything today. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham Somani, for the report. One thing which we missed in counting the word resilient word of the day, I think I spoke once. Yeah. Now we have the last role player from TAGL team, which is listener, who would tell us, were we attentive enough during this immersive experience we had today? So let's hear from Toastmaster Malti.
Yeah, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. So good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. We had a wonderful session. So I have noted a few questions. Let's go with that. So who has come up with the flow theory? We had learned how to pronounce his name. So can someone tell who has come up with the flow theory?
Toastmaster
Chintan Mihai, that's right. So which pathway Toastmaster Nancy's speech falls under?
L3P1.
Engaging humor, that's right. So what are the 4 different skills Toastmaster Mohan talk about for communication, for the better communication?
Direct, initiating, supportive, and collaborating.
Analytical, right, that's right. So what is the activity that we did? Most of us, we do as part of when you are in the meeting, some scribbling, and that's called doodle. Right. How many pathways are there in the Toastmaster, in the new curriculum? How many pathways are there? Toastmaster, 6.
6. 6.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Malti. Ladies and gentlemen, we had this very exciting session today, which was on flow theory. And when I started the meeting, I was like, TTM Sourav would share some nuggets of wisdom on how to stay focused and how to not get distracted. But he came up with exercise, he came up with activities, and that glued us all together. That kind of puts us in a very immersive experience wherein we lost track of time and we went ahead of the time. So I really loved the whole session. I think it took us back. It allowed us to think on what all activities we can do at home to focus better, to improve all the issues we are having currently related to distraction. I think that is really important because I use WhatsApp for 5 hours and Instagram for 10 hours, and that's 15 hours of active days of my life. So good job. The only thing which we could have improved better, while we prepare agenda, we could have accommodated more time to these activities because we know they're going to take time, and accordingly manage the whole stuff. So we would have all the meeting within time limit. So that's the only thing. But huge round of applause for DTM Sourav for coming up with this really nice TMOD session. Next up, we had table topic master Abhishek. You had really good start. You introduced the whole stuff with what table topic is. We all knew you have very less time and you are trying to put in as much topic as you can within that limited time period you had. You also come with a very calm voice. People were like, it's not so difficult to hear when you speak your topics, although you were supporting people by putting those topics in the chat as well. So good job there. All the topics I found initially were easy to tackle and there was not much difficulties. Only in the last fag end of table topics wherein we see few speakers struggling And kudos to DTM Nancy there, because she was allowing people, she was probing them to speak something, speak for at least 1 minute. That's the idea, right? The way we motivate. So that's DTM Nancy for you, helping us out on physical audience. But yeah, idea for table topic master is also to learn that trick. And can we do that online? Can we manage and can we pull people in for 1 minute, for 1.5 minutes? That is like cherry on the cake. But when we look at table topics, you are there as a table topic master. So good job and kudos to Toastmaster Abhishek as well. Huge round of applause. When we look at the meeting overall, I've seen all the timer, counter, grammarian report, they're all crisp and they all need appreciation. So one round of applause for them as well. How we began our meeting? We began meeting on time. We had everybody in and our presiding officer came, he introduced guests, all the checklist items were all clear. She motivated us, why should one join the Toastmasters? That was really good. That was really good for the guests who were there, that why should I come here every Sunday or every Saturday morning? Joke Master, Toastmaster Sanjay, awesome take, and I'm hearing you for the second time. And you tried roasting all of us, the whole Toastmaster fraternity. But yeah, good attempt. So I like the aura of the overall meeting. It was really good, immersive experience. We hope that we'll have similar session in the future, and we had good learnings today. With that, I would like to hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, DTM Sourav.
Thank you so much. And I would not take any further time. I'll just ask one question, except Sanjay and Nancy. Anyone else can answer this question. Let's see how much you were in the flow. There was one big mistake in the slides. What was that? Or what? Very good. Number 4 came after 5. Lovely. Thank you so much. So that is what happens when you're in the flow. You observe the minor details. You're able to absorb. You're able to reflect. You're able to pay attention to the world around you. So please be in the flow. Whatever you're doing, you'll see it becomes fun. It becomes more rewarding and learning becomes easier. Remember, the illiterate of the 21st century are not the people who can't read and write. It is those people who can't learn, unlearn, and relearn. And for doing that, you need to be in the flow, you need to be in the moment. So be there in the moment. And at this moment, let me hand over to our presiding officer, who is still awake. She's in US. It's well past midnight and she's still not sleeping. She wants to announce the results here, close the meeting. Over to you, Smruti. I'm sending you the results to you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav. Can we hear it for our Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Datta? I know you all will second with the thoughts and emotions which I have regarding the entire session today. This is the engagement from the TMOD, from the TTM, the push which we saw from our in-person room, that is from distinguished Toastmaster Nancy. That's the power of Toastmasters meeting. We see each and every person is there for the other person to push them, to support them, to encourage them that, hey, don't worry, we were there someday, and today is the result of the support which we received. That's the essence of Toastmasters, which we bring together in every meeting. So at Gabbys, we meet thrice a week. Saturday is one meeting, we meet Tuesday and Thursday as well. So people who are visiting us virtually, you can come back on Tuesday 7:30, Thursday 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and Saturday is every day. It's like a special meeting of a hybrid arrangement. That was about the meeting. Before I announce the result, we would love to know from our guest that how did they feel about the meeting. Rather, I have 2 questions, and I see most of our guests in person. So let me ask you, either you can share how did you feel about the meeting, or you can share one activity which you loved the most from the list of 9 activities. Which was the one activity which you enjoyed the most? You have 2 options. Pick one, come to the stage And may I request someone to help me to bring the guest on the stage to share their thoughts?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be there.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, so you have to tell either of the one things. Either you tell which activity you liked, or you come here up on stage and share feedback. We'll start from this side. You want to come up on stage or the activity?
The activity.
Activity.
Memory recall. I couldn't recall
Yeah.
I couldn't recall my friends and the sir's name.
Okay.
Actually, I wrote only 4, I think. Ravi, Arjun, Sharad, and Rajiv Gandhi sir. Only 4 I wrote.
Wow. So
When I
that.
studied 6th, this was the members.
Okay, so this is the activity that you like because you
Yeah.
couldn't recall many names. Okay, all right. That was Arun Kumar for you. Arun, right? Yes. What's your favorite activity? Which one?
Doodle.
Doodle. Okay, I can see you have doodled a cube. Right. Your name?
Uday.
Uday. Uday loved doodling here. Next. Charan?
I'm also liking recalling, ma'am. I'm also mentioned 11 names. First, I mentioned 4 names, but I am recalling 11 names later.
Wow, wow.
Thanks.
So he loved memory recall because he could recall 11 names. That was Charam for you. Not you.
I like the activity number 1, doodling. I can draw, but when the study is going on, I forgot how to draw. And suddenly today, I draw it now. It's very good.
Lovely, lovely. Your name?
Nandini.
Nandini. That was Nandini.
I like the activity to word chain.
Word chain. Because you were the one who wrote a lot of words, right?
The maximum number of words.
Maximum number of words. Okay. Your name?
Bhuvaneshwari.
Bhuvaneshwari. Okay.
I like the activity. 5th, breathe in, breathe out.
Breathe in, breathe out. All right. Don't have to do anything. What's your name?
Pavitra ma'am.
Pavitra. Pavitra love breathe in, breathe out. Yes.
Because nowadays we forget meditation that all.
Yeah. We actually forget the most basic thing.
Yes.
Breathing in, breathing out. All right. Thank you, Pavitra.
I like the activity doodling and breathing and breathe out.
Okay, you love. What's your doodle? It's a tree, palm tree. Looks like one. Okay, that was
Amruta.
Amruta. That was Amruta for you. We have. I'll come to you.
I liked number 1 doodling.
You also love doodling.
Yeah.
Okay, your
Because,
name, please.
Yugesh.
We have Yogesh. Yogesh loved doodling. Next, we'll come to you, ma'am. You already have the mic. Okay, you need to take this one.
I have a little extra time to add something.
Yeah, please.
So, yeah, one item I want to say is very first time I attended the Toastmasters. Why can't our office meetings can be like this? Where everyone is interested in each other's points and where everyone is appreciative of the effort regardless of whether it is perfect or not. So for the students who are here, I want to add a small story about me. When I was in 10th, I'm always like running and grabbing the mic. I thought I'll do better in a speech competition and I went for a speech competition outside of my school at a district level. And it was the topic on the spot. They will give 1 hour, they will give to prepare. Otherwise, it used to be like a week's time, we will go to library, prepare points. But then this was on the spot. So within an hour, I have to prepare. I had these many books I have taken for the speech competition. I couldn't find any points related to it. It was like to live without violence. That was the topic. I went on the stage. It was like 50 to 55 speakers were there who were from different backgrounds, journalists, writers, professors. There was nobody from school, nobody from a student level. So I went, this was the first noise I made when I got the mic because I was fully stuck. Then I just uttered 2-3 words, not even a statement. Then I kind of took handle of it and put some 4-5 statements and I came down. I couldn't develop further on it to make a story to tell the pointers. Then after that, everything is over. I was returning in my cycle to my home. What would have been my feeling? Can anyone of you can relate? Nervousness? What else I would have been feeling when I was riding my cycle back home? Not confident? What else? Stage fear? I must be feeling so pathetic, right? I must be very sad. I must have felt very embarrassed about that situation. You know what I was feeling? It was all smile and I was all proud. You know why? Yeah, exactly. At that young age, I was the only one who's the youngest in that stage. I was just so proud that I got a chance to listen to them, see how they develop on the pointers. They all had experience. They were into different fields. That didn't make them just to be perfect. They were able to do small developments. That is what that on the spot within an hour they were able to bring up a story. People were speaking more than 20 minutes, which was the limit. The ding ding 3 times they will do the bell. For me, that chance was only not there, but I was all proud. So I would say, all of you, in the Toastmasters, I'm yet to join, and in your young age, you are already here. It is a success. So you need to go home proud to make use of this opportunity more. So on the session today, and from the past sessions as well, this is applicable. I see that dedicated preparation of the TMOD on engaging with the different sections, and each of the evaluator and each of the role takers interest in bringing something unique every time. I saw how the listener was able to bring very informative questions, and throughout the session, taking a mix of some informative questions as well as some funny or silly questions. It was very nice being part of this, and I'm a great advocate of flow. I talk about flow a lot, and the main reason I want my office meetings to be like a Toastmasters, we all are getting into the flow. The flow is more of from inside, but when somebody is not in flow, the way we speak, we can get them into the flow. Putting the questions, putting some relevant pointers with them, we can get them into the flow. That's what this Toastmaster does. And today's meeting is another example of it. Thank you very much. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much. Yes, over to you, Smruti.
Thank you so much. Can we please hear it for our guest, all the guests who did share their emotions, their thoughts, and what exactly did they like about the meeting? Thank you so much for doing the same. Now, in a Toastmasters meeting, to give you a brief regarding Gabbys, to be very exact, I said that we meet thrice a week. The reason of meeting thrice is because Gabbys is a family of 3 clubs. Now, when it comes to arranging a meeting or organizing any such event for one club is challenging, Gabbys is striving and thriving to give back-to-back effective meeting and membership every time. So our officials deserve a huge round of applause because of the announcement which I'm going to make is with respect to the club. All the 3 club of Gabbys at present are in good standing. Now, let me explain what exactly good standing means. In Toastmasters, the club is considered in good standing when it has at least 8 paid members, with at least 3 of them being renewing membership from the previous renewal period. Okay, quite technical, but I feel immense proud on behalf of the entire team rather that all the 3 club of Gabbys are at present in good standing. So can we have a huge round of applause? The club in general and our vice president membership team in particular, please. That brings me to the most critical announcement. Critical is because in Toastmasters, we join for continuity, for showing up every time, for learning in the pathways, for making it productive, quantitative and qualitative at the same time. For that, it is important to bring consistency, which can be brought through renewal. So dear members, a very quick and important announcement for you that this is the time of renewal. It is not only about the transaction, it's about the reaffirmation of our commitment to both personal and professional development. So please remember that your membership has to get renewed. And as you might have seen in the discussion group, 15th March, which is today, is the last day to get your renewal membership done with the said amount of 8,000 rupees, because after 15th, the amount is gonna change. It will be 8,700 INR. So do not miss out this opportunity. Reserve your spot again in the Gabbys family. We would love to have you again with us, as I said, striving and thriving together. So that was the announcement on the membership part. Now, we had the meeting. We all prepared something. We delivered the same. It's time to recognize it. You received the polls link and I see the voting is done. So we have the result. This voting and this voting is a sign of encouragement for our role takers that they did a good job and we really appreciate their effort. So results are in front of me. So we had a dedicated category. The first category was the best role taker of the meeting. So today, the best role taker includes the general evaluator, table topic master, table topic evaluator, and the Toastmaster of the day. So out of the 4 segments, the favorite one goes to our Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Datta. Can we have a huge round of applause? And I would request the in-person role taker, the favorite one, come to the stage. And if we have virtual one, them to be spotlighted parallelly. Zoom moderator, if you can please help me. Thank you so much. Next come the best evaluator. And we had 2 evaluators in today's meeting who evaluated the speech. The favorite one is Toastmaster Mukund Joshi. Please keep on applauding for the favorite one. Next, the category was the best speaker. And again, we had 2 speeches today. With your maximum vote, the favorite speaker is distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel. And this is my favorite category, the best auxiliary role taker, the TAGL team, which you have seen, people behind the foundation of a meeting. And here the voting were quite close, but the maximum vote which you have given is to our listener of the meeting, Toastmaster Malti. Congratulations. May I ask, is Malti the first time role taker? Oh, a big congratulations. Toastmaster Malti took this particular role for the very first time. So that's our winner, and I'm glad to see all 4 winners from the in-person meeting. If I cannot hear, yeah, I have one more category to announce. Thank you so much for the reminder. We had table topic speaker as well. For the table topic speaker, again with the maximum vote, I can see Toastmaster Shubham, our with maximum vote, the favorite table topic speaker. This looks really beautiful. Can we have a good picture here? And please make some space for me as well. I was just joking. Please continue. Oh, you took it seriously. Okay. May I request someone to please click a good picture here? And please confirm once done. Thank you so much. Can we hear it for our favorite role takers and also for all the role takers? All the important people are the role takers here who helped us to execute this particular meeting. A sincere thanks once again to the guest, joining us, to the visiting Toastmasters making it again to the meeting, and our dedicated members. Thank you so much on behalf of the entire team of Gabbys. This is time to adjourn. I hereby officially close the meeting of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. See you once again on coming Tuesday. Take care. Bye-bye.